I'm trying.
We stand.
I'm trying jokes.
We stand, Chef.
They're my new things. Pan Muerto and jokes. 2021.
Hi friends, my name is Esti Romero and I'm here with my cousin, Chef Adam Krajewski. Hi Adam.
Hello.
And Adam's here because he's gonna help me make pan de muerto today. I'm super excited because I don't know how to bake, so I needed to call in the expert.
And I don't know how to Mexican. So.
Well, I can take care of that. So today we are going to be showing you a really simple recipe for pan de muerto. If you don't know what that is, it is a special sweetbread that we make in Mexico to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, which is November 1st and 2nd. And all around this time, you can find pan de muerto all over the country. And there's different ways that you see it. So sometimes you see like the regular beautiful shape. Sometimes you see it shaped like a skeleton or a tombstone. I think in Puebla they top it with sesame seeds instead of sugar. So there's tons of different ways that you can find it, but they are all delicious. And we're going to show you a super simple way to make one at home. Ready, Adam? Yeah.
So here are the ingredients you'll need. 6 large eggs, 2 1/4 teaspoon yeast, 1/4 cup warm water, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 3/4 cup sugar, 1 tablespoon anise seeds, 1 teaspoon orange flower water, 1 1/4 teaspoon salt, the zest of an orange, the zest of a lime, 5 1/3 cups all-purpose flour, and 3 1/4 cups of unsalted butter.
Here's what you'll need to get started.
First, toast your anise seeds until they are fragrant. Then, grind them into a fine powder in your molcajete, or a blender.
Ooh, nice use of molcajete, brother.
Thanks, Esti. To activate your yeast, combine 1/3 cup flour, 1/4 cup warm water, and 2 1/4 teaspoons active dry yeast. Let it sit for about 10 minutes until it starts to bubble and resemble pancake batter. Add your vanilla extract, your orange blossom water, those powdered anise seeds, your salt, and your sugar.
Make sure to save some to sprinkle on top later.
Crack all your eggs into the bowl.
If you're fancy, you can do it with one hand like my chef brother. I couldn't do that.
And I'm left-handed. Put the bowl on a stand mixer, fitted with your whisk attachment, and beat it until everything is incorporated, the sugar is dissolved, and it begins to be frothy. Add the 5 1/2 cups flour and the zest from your orange and lime. Make sure you switch out your whisk for a dough hook. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can knead this by hand. Once the dough begins to come together, begin to add the butter in small chunks, making sure to let it fully incorporate before adding more.
So, Chef, how do we know that the dough is ready to be taken out of the mixer?
Well, once the dough will be ready, once you've created a strong gluten network, and you know you've done that because the dough will go from being just kind of a shaggy mass, like me, to being kind of smooth and elastic.
Nice.
And shiny.
And I've heard of this test that, it's like an abuela kind of test of pan de muerto. Is when you hold it up and there's like a little window. You can see through it. Is that a thing?
Oh, yeah, that's called a window pane test.
Oh my god, look at me. No chef.
Why are you asking me questions? Let me ask you questions.
Oh my god, no chef. For real, let's do this. Let's see. Can you do it for us? A good demonstration of a window test?
Yeah, so this is not quite there yet. It's getting there.
Okay.
But this is not going to be
No
elastic.
good windows here.
It is not going to be elastic enough. It's too sticky, and when you pull it like this, it's not going to quite. It's almost. You can almost start to see through it, but then it tears.
Gotcha.
So that means
this dough is not ready.
this is not ready. Because it started to get a little bit close to being see-through, but then the dough tore. That means that there's not enough gluten developed in the dough yet.
Sweet.
So when you throw it back on here, give it a couple more minutes.
Awesome. See you then.
So you'll know that the dough is done mixing when it gets shiny and elastic. It'll still be pretty sticky. You're going to want to scrape it out into a greased bowl.
And then it's proving time.
That's right. Shape it into a ball, cover it with plastic wrap, and put it in a warm place to proof until it doubles in size.
When your dough is finished proving, it'll double in size. Look at that beautiful dough. Now you're ready to start forming your pan de muerto. You'll take 1/4 of your dough, and that'll be your toppings, and the rest you can form into your beautiful base. There we are, shaping our beautiful cranium and bones. Try to make them as creepy as you can. These will need to go into the proving jar one more time after you brush them with butter. They'll double in size. Now you're ready to form your bread. Make sure to keep it in a nice cross and put the cranium at the top.
Like any tradition, there are so many interpretations out there, but I'd like to share with you what I've learned about what these shapes and flavors symbolize. The flavor of orange blossom honors the dead. It's close to cempasúchil, which is the traditional flower found everywhere on this holiday. The round shape symbolizes the infinite circle of life and death. The ball at the top represents a cranium or the heart of the dead. The 4 waves at the top represent the bones of the deceased or the tears we've cried for our loved ones. They're put in the shape of a cross at the top of the bread that can represent the 4 elements: earth, fire, wind, and water. The 4 cardinal points, north, south, east, and west, or can be dedicated to a different Aztec god, like Quetzalcoatl, Xipotepec, Tlaloc, and Tlachtlipoc.
So we put the bread in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes. You want to bake it until it turns a light golden brown, and until when you tap on the bottom, it sounds kind of hollow.
Now you brush it with butter and top it with sugar or sesame seeds. now you're ready to enjoy with a big cup of Mexican hot chocolate. Look how pretty.
Thanks for watching. Feliz Dia de los Muertos.
Feliz Dia de los Muertos. And make sure to look at the bottom bar to check out the recipe and follow us on our social media. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Call the Food Network, everybody. We got a Sarah at the hero.
Funny banter, it's funny banter time.
Dance like this.
Okay.
Is that what the intro?